What I like to do with my paint sets is create a swatch card that I place into the container with all my paints. That basically helps me to see what the colors are. Sometimes it's very difficult to actually visualize the color before you place it on the paper. For example, there's a Paraline green here. For me, it's very hard to see that, but if I can just look at the card, then it becomes immediately apparent. So that card is a little bit old now. It's a couple years old. It's dirty, it's bent. I'm just gonna create a new one here. And I've written down all of the color names. These are a set of colors that I've grown to love over the years. And basically I will start putting down a little swatch of each one. Doing this for each of your colors also gives you a record. It helps you to document the behavior of that paint, going from pretty saturated to less saturated and what that might look like. It helps as a good reference when you're painting a scene. Using a flat brush for this is also helpful, as it helps you to put down an even stroke. Sometimes I need to add a little more water to make it flow better. This is also really helpful when there are colors that you don't use that often. So for me, I tend to fall back on a few of the same colors that I use as the basis for all of my colors in a particular painting. And sometimes I'll do that repeatedly for several paintings in a row. And then after a while, you kind of forget some of the other paints, the other colors, what they actually look like. So this is a useful reference to have. This is also really helpful when there are very slight differences that my eyes can pick up in these pigments. And it's useful to see how they actually look on the paper before I pick it. And there's my finished swatch card, and I'll just remove the other one that I have here. And stick it down, and we're good to go.